19 crimes turned convicts into colonists. Upon conviction, British rogues who were guilty of at least one of the 19 crimes were sentenced to live in Australia's uncharted territory. 19 Crimes Wine celebrates the rules that these feisty individuals broke and the culture they built. And tonight's event brings their epic stories to life. In the late 1700s, England's prisons were full, so a list of 19 crimes was created to send criminals from the UK to colonize Australia. Over a period of nearly 90 years, 162,000 men and women were transported to Australia, otherwise known as punishment by transportation. Many of the lawless died at sea, and for those rough-hewn prisoners who made it to shore, a new world awaited. As pioneers in a frontier penal colony, these individuals forged a new country and new lives, brick by brick. Times were tough for convicts, but these individuals were tougher. They survived the boat ride and the exile.
Till the war is overthrown.
Now their stories survive into the 21st century with 19 Crimes. The 19 Crimes brand celebrates the irreverent spirit and defiant conviction of John Boyle O'Reilly and his fellow rogues, from past to present. Tonight's event created authentic experiences across various floors and rooms here at the Liberty Hotel that made attendees feel like they were living through this legendary era.
Snoot down this way!
Meeting rooms served as guest experience areas where they interacted with magistrates and convicted criminals.
Anyone know a good legal person?
In the sentencing room, guests met the magistrate, who found them guilty of one of the 19 crimes and sentenced them to punishment by transportation. Their mugshots are taken before they head off to the voyage room, where guests experience transportation aboard a haunted prison ship where ghosts lurked in dark corners. What do you think about the ship that we're on?
It's pretty treacherous. The conditions are pretty crazy. Pretty scared about what's gonna happen. I don't know.
Upon arrival at Port Arthur, guest criminals were introduced to their new lives as prisoners of the British penal system.
Too late to plead your case. You've been sentenced to transportation. Australia's where you'll die if you make it that far.
Now officially banished, guests enter a jail cell.
I got a sick husband back at home. I got 4 children that I'm not gonna see.
I want some food!
Come back.
What are you in for?
Me? For fighting for Ireland. That's what I'm in for.
We're gonna put you in the clapper forever, O'Reilly. You're never getting out of this place.
Where they must solve riddles before they are released. To the rotunda areas where they participated in a scavenger hunt to gain access to the Warden's Lounge, where freedom and treasure await.
Love the brand. We absolutely like the authentic story and we really got to experience it tonight. It was so much fun.
I had no idea about half of the 19 crimes, and apparently we've got a great history, and it all ends in Boston.
What's your favorite thing about 19 Crimes?
Oh, it's just the mystery is so mysterious, and the characters you have here are pretty creepy, but it's awesome. All the stories behind 19 Crimes, that's what sells the customer. They like to hear all the stories.
I have to say you're quite in character tonight. Love that.
I'm a naughty girl, what do you know?
Tonight and always, 19 Crimes Wine celebrates the rogues, the raconteurs, and the storytellers that had the courage of conviction to do what's right for the greater good of their gang, despite the prospect of consequences. Reporting for Dirty Water TV, I'm Caroline Karwoski.
It's better than the lot of you deserve!